Hi. It's Tuesday the 8th of April 2025. I feel like there's a lot of stuff stuck in my teeth, eh? There's these like popcorn bags, yeah. They look like this, right? And they're from Woolworths. And I think there's like 20 in a packet. In Melbourne, they're like $2.75. Up here, and we are more regional for sure, they're $4 either way. They're both a really, really good price for what they are and how many you get. So, yep, things stuck in my teeth. Every time I've been waking up, I just wake up like out of my mind, exhausted, like just can barely keep my eyes open, you know? Just, so I'm not totally sure what's going on there. Guess I've been going to bed later than normal. Married at First Sight does that, I think. Oh God. What the? Oh, Jesus. Um. So I applied for a puppy today. Yeah. 14 weeks old. Same breed, blue Arab, female this time. I'd been very set on male dogs only, and then I just sort of really thought about it and really realized that I'm just closing myself off to too much in that regard. I've got the like ottoman at the end of my freaking like part on like the couch, and every time I lie down it moves on me. What was I saying? Yes, so I've applied for a dog gift. I've been approved again. Excuse me. Had the phone call, and obviously the notes from the first time I'd rung and spoken, because it's actually the same place, were all like on file. And so again they were like, yeah, we know that you'd be like an excellent doggy mum. So all I had to do was send through the yard pictures for the yard approval and the like confirmation for the confirmation to allow having a dog on the property. And on the phone I had said to her, I have the email stating that the owner has approved the dog application on an email, which I screenshot. So I sent through all the yard photos and the screenshot, and I got the email back saying, can you please send an email saying that you can have a second dog on the project on the property. And I responded with, you know, as of the house being sold as is, right? Like I said, I sent a screenshot of the response to my dog application. Jackson's considered like part of the house sale, so it's separate. I said to her, I obviously can get it, and I won't, and I'll more than likely get the response sometime tomorrow, but can you please set it up in the meantime, like continue on, right? Because it actually, they've got this like proper, turns out like whole team, which I imagine is just more like, I guess, of a, I was going to say a group of volunteers, but I actually don't know if it is something more, I have no idea. there's like this whole thing that gets to go through and work out if the yard is okay, like a safety, nature, good for the dog kind of thing, I think. Fences and size and all of those stuff. And so we have a much, like, completely the big enough size yard for the dog. The majority of the fences are 6-foot wooden posts. The driveway, what is it called? What is it again?
Pool fencing.
Pool fencing fence is what Merv tells me. Along the driveway is 5 foot. And they sent an email back saying, so they obviously continued on, because this was sometime after I responded about the second dog thing. Though actually I did just screenshot her email to me and then forwarded it to the agent and said, please see above, can you write me an email saying that the second dog's allowed? So I know I'll get that in the morning. Anyway, where the fuck was that? Yes, so they, after that, responded with the yard inspection team wanted to know how big the mesh fencing is, and I was like, I don't even know what she's talking about. What mesh fencing? And then I sort of had the thought, it could be the small part of mesh, like mesh, so it's not even mesh really, that is propped up like and connected to the back part of the fence, or the side back, where Merv's car is parked right smack next to it. Yeah, like there's no way any dog can get through it, even without the car there. So I went in and selected 3 pictures and then zoomed accordingly to ensure that I had 3 versions of like the wooden fence, the driveway fence, and the mesh part that I think she's referring to. And so I provided each of the heights, and then explained how the like I said, that small part along the side is actually like connected to the fence as support of the fence. It's not just like leaning against it or by itself or whatever. And so I guess that's been sent back to whatever those people who approved the yard, and yeah, go from there. So I think it'll all be okay, and I'll let you know as soon as I do.